Hey everybody. Whew, I'm so tired, Lord. I just got off. But I have a little bit of time in between me having to get the kids. Hey everybody. Welcome in. You guys, today is a day. So how is everybody doing? I got like maybe 20 good minutes before I have to go get the kids. And I got off a little early today. Shalom. But God has just been speaking like for the last 2 days very, very loud. And it's almost like adrenaline is just rushing and I just can't calm down. It's because God is doing a new thing and it's going to be sooner than we think. And I think a lot of people are thinking that they're going to be in the waiting room for a very long time. And God is like, no. Amen. Yes, I am blessed and highly favored. God's breath is in my lungs and the sun is still shining. Come on. Hey. God did it. He blessed me with a business, but God. Love you too. Yeah, I just have a couple minutes, you guys. I don't really have a main topic. Hi. God is moving the saints, power and rising up. Hi. But I just wanted to just let you guys know that the waiting room isn't going to be long now. It's not going to be what we think. And if you would have asked me a week ago, I would have told you, I don't really know. But I just know that something is about to happen, and it's literally about to catapult a lot of people into position. So I hope that you are poised for position, because He's moving, and it's not going to be as long as a lot of people have anticipated. Thank you. Yes. Amen. Thank you. Remember that last year I asked to pray for me? I can't tell you that I do, but I tell you I pray, because I pray for a lot of people. 333, my 4 page just got stuck here. Oh, yeah, but something is definitely happening. And what I felt like was going to be a long time, and I have no evidence of anything happening other than I just feel it. And when I feel things like this, I know God is moving. It hasn't failed me my whole life, and it hasn't failed me yet. And God is He's about to do it, because He knows that some people need a win. You know how like you can continue on with life, but if God shows you a win, it will change your whole thought process. Your faith will start being restored. And He knows that you've had a lot of setbacks and you need a little pick me up. So God is about to allow some of His children to enter into a room that He has divinely prepared for you. Because sometimes the wait is a little rough. And you can do it. But God is saying, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to do it for you. Because you need a win. You need a win. Oh, thank you for helping for the last 7 months. Oh, I'm just happy that God is using me, y'all. Like, I'm funny in my face. My mannerisms always. Oh, y'all talk with my face a lot. Sorry, y'all. But God knows that it's been hard. He knows that it's been a really hard year. And even though it's only been 3 months and about to be 4 months Saturday into this year, He knows that it's been a little bit rough. And honestly, if I'm going to be quite frank, it's been a little bit since like November-ish, I want to say, that some people have really been facing some hard times. And you want to think about it. November was Thanksgiving. December was Christmas, right? But a lot of times people get very depressed during the holiday season because they don't have the traditional family. And if they do have that kind of family, it's not a well-knit family. So they don't really have an outlet. So they've been going through a lot recently. And God is saying that you need a win. And because you need a win, He's about to bless you. You don't have to worry about feeling sad anymore. You don't have to worry about how you're going to have to pay this and pay that anymore at all. You don't have to worry anymore. God is literally about to do something for his children, just to solidify where you are in the kingdom. I gave a sermon yesterday on the radio show, and if you ain't watching, every Wednesday at 2 p.m., all y'all need to know this because y'all should be typing it in the comments. Every Wednesday at 2 p.m., I am live on GSSL Radio, and I gave a sermon, and it was called Abraham's Seed. Not seeds with an S, but seed, because it's one. And God is saying that he has a hand-tailored gift for you, and your gift is going to make room. And it said in Abraham, it said that if you have faith and you believe in God, then you are a seed of Abraham, which means you are an heir, and heirs have an inheritance. So you have an inheritance with your name on it. You just got to get it. So God is like, I'm about to put a rush on what's already yours because you are an heir. And heirs have kingdom, they have inheritance, they have legacy. And I wrote my friend today because God, yes, there we go. Hype me up in the comments at 2 p.m. every Wednesday on GSSL Radio. But heirs have inheritance. And what God is speaking with me about, I wrote my friend today and I said the word legacy. So the word legacy has been floating all day. And I was like, God, where are we going with legacy? And he says, not only am I giving you a legacy, your children's children and your children's children's children are going to leave legacies too, because they are heirs to the kingdom as well as you. Thank you. Y'all gonna put GSSL up in there because, baby, we going somewhere. It might be little now, but in a little while it's going to be big. So, yeah, God is doing a new thing. And just let's talk about that. Like, who knew that I would even be on a radio station? Like, nobody but God. Nobody but God. Who knew all of us would be here today? Nobody but God. God is all knowing. That's why he is the way that he is. And sometimes we have to go through things in life to mold us and shift us and shape us, but we come out of it. And on top of us coming out of it, we come out of it being able to be teachable and teach others the same thing. So it wasn't all for nothing. It wasn't all for nothing. Even the heartbreak, even if you haven't had like a traumatic background, you know, some people come from a good life, but they still don't know how to balance relationships and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And because you know what heartbreak feels like, you can recognize heartbreak and you can speak to heartbreak and you can tell somebody that it's going to be okay. That it's going to be okay. And although it might seem like the end of the world and you love this person and you spent all of these years, and even some people, because I hear people say, I spent a year. I'm like, girl, I done did 15. You're going to be all right. Chin up, chest out. You got this. But pain is pain. No matter how long you have been suffering, pain is pain. Pain is pain. And it takes a good teacher to teach you to walk through pain and to come out on the other side. Yes, you will hurt, but hurt only lasts for so long. Your healing process has to happen because you have a blessing with your name on it. No pain is better than the other. None is like you hurt. If somebody falls on the sidewalk and they scrape their knee and they're bleeding, you can tell them it's going to be all right, but they still have pain. Even though it's not a gaping wound, it's still a flesh wound and it still hurts. So even though you can't see some people's pain, or it may not look severity like a severe pain to you, it still is to them. And they still have to heal as well. So God is about to show you that it all wasn't for nothing. It all wasn't for nothing. Y'all better do what y'all do in that comment. Y'all about to make me show out. Yes, every Wednesday, because we about to hype this up, because your girl ain't never had no radio show. So when God came at me with that, I was like, me? What am I going to say? What am I going to do? And he says what I told you to do. And so I'm just preaching to you guys. I'm talking to you guys. Y'all my family. Like it or not, we stuck together like that. Yeah. Anyway, he had me on Abraham and the seed because God gave Abraham some promises in the beginning of Genesis. He gave him instruction and he gave him his reward, what he was going to give him, all in one. And it's like this much of a verse. And in that, it was just so much. It was the instruction and it was the reward, and it was the reward for others that were going to help Abraham along the way. because we all need somebody. We can't always get there by ourselves. Networking, connections, sometimes complete strangers, paying it forward, obedience. It's going to be a ladder that you're going to have to climb. And if you even look at the Bible, it says, I will make your enemies your stepstool, your footstool. When you think about a footstool, it's to get to something that you could not reach. It's to get to the unreachable. And God is saying, I will even use them to bless you. God will use anything to get you to where you need to get to. Anything and anybody. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. See, they think that they're harming you by not putting you up there. And they're writing all of these things about you, and they're saying all these things about you. But word of mouth travels fast. And if you've been in a corporate world or retail or wherever, even politics, bad press is still good press. Negative press is still press. And word of mouth travels fast. So somebody might be messy and put you out there, but the whole time the right people are looking at you saying, no, wait, this is a good person. This is a good person. So I'm glad they brought your name up, because now I can see you for myself. I remember like a year ago, they was talking about me like a dog. Oh, she a false prophet. Oh, she a woman. She can't preach. But it led so many people to my page. And I had so many apologies in my inbox. Hey, I came to your page trying to be messy, but God gave me a message. And that's what's going to happen. A lot of people are trying to be messy, but they're about to get a message whole time. Everything has to happen in life. And I stopped asking why and why not. And just letting God do what he needs to do, because God knows what he needs to do, and he knows what it's going to take for that messy person to come get a message, because people like mess. But when they mess around and get a message trying to be messy, now they see you. And because they see you and they always been messy, they're about to spread the message of your name around, because they messy anyway. So they going to spread your name around. So when you start getting new viewers, new followers, new this and that, new people supporting your business, and you're like, where this come from? The messy people. They done mess around and got a message from you, message from God from you. And now you're about to go viral. And now you're about to go to a new level. Now your business is about to take off, because they heard that your food wasn't really that good. So now they got to come. And now they got a taste of that. And they're like, hold up. It's the right amount of season. It's cooked at the right temperature. It's real good. And so now they on there, they going to say, oh, I thought this was bad, but it's real good. And all of a sudden, you get in traction now. All of a sudden, you get in traction now. See, they came trying to be messy, but they going to leave out with a message. You need all that. God, I be telling God all the time, I want all the smoke. I want all the smoke. You don't like me? Come on over so we can get this message. Come on over so we can tell everybody about it. Go tell everybody how you don't like me so they can come investigate me, and now they can get a message. And now we can get God's word out. You need your haters. You need all of that. You need all of that. Because God's going to get his blessing regardless. You got to remember who you are and whose you are. You are a blessing. You are an heir. And heirs don't walk around crying. In fact, you hardly ever seen a king or a queen lose their composure, lose their poise. Even when they're feeling some kind of way, you won't see it until they get into their private chambers. You got to hold it together, because people are watching you that you don't even know. People are putting your name in a search bar that you don't even know. You are inspiring so many people just by being who you are. Just by being who you are. And you like, I don't even know, like, what I got. Like, you got everything. You got everything. You don't need to add nothing and take nothing away. You just have to be your authentic self. That's all you got to be. That's all you got to be. Authentic. God ain't asking you to be nobody else. He's not looking for nobody else when he's coming to look for you. He's looking for you, not an imitation. He's looking for you, and he's coming to bless you. That's it. He's coming to bless you. And he's about to show up and show out on your behalf. So don't be afraid to be you. I don't care what kind of version it is. You see me, I'm every kind of way. I'm extra hype some days I'm sad, some days I'm happy. Each day you're going to get a message, because I'm going to be me. And now it's time for you to walk in your true self, no matter what it looks like. No matter what it looks like. Because God is coming to find you. And he's coming to bless you. And he ain't looking for no imitation. He looking for all of you. When he comes with these kingdom blessings, because he will. When he comes with these kingdom blessings, because you have an inheritance, he's coming to find you, seed of Abraham. He's coming to find you. And not only you, because it's bigger than you. It's above you. But everyone who's ever been a blessing to you. Everyone that's ever lifted you up when you were down. Everyone that's ever helped you pave the way for where you're going. All of them are going to get blessings with you. Because everything attached to you is going to win. If they sold $1 into your ministry, if they sold $1 into your life, if they sold a good word into your life, everything attached to you is going to get blessed. That's why it's very imperative that you help the right people, that you sow into the right people. You're looking for that fertile ground. You're looking for the evidence. They say test the spirit, but test the ground too. Because if that ground ain't harvesting nothing, if that ground ain't yielding nothing, it's dead. Now you got to question where you are and who you're surrounding yourself with. Everyone around you needs to help. And you have to be a helper too. It's give and take in friendships. It's give and take in relationships. It's give and take at work. It's give and take. You can't just be the taker. You can't just be the taker. And they can't just be the receiver. It has to be both. It has to be both. You have to feed each other. Everyone around you is going to be blessed. So choose your circle wisely. God is getting ready to come in with that inheritance that the seed of Abraham has because you are an heir. It says verbatim that you are an heir. He's about to come, and everything and everyone that has been around you, helping you, developing you, praying for you, all of the above are about to get them blessings with you. But here's the kicker. Everyone who's been cursed to you, they're about to get God's vengeance. They're about to get whatever they've done to you. They're about to get it back. They're about to get it back. It's the seeds that you plant. Harvest season isn't just for great fruit. Harvest season is also for bad. When you think about what is the wheat and the tare, they look alike, they grow alike. And when the farmers came and they planted it at night thinking that the farmer wasn't going to know his crops. And when he instantly seen the tare, he knew that was an imitation copy of the wheat. So when the tare got picked first, it thought that it was the one for the job. But it got picked first because it was an imitation. So they had to go burn it. They had to go burn it. And they kept the good wheat. And they used the good wheat. So it don't matter who is going before you. It don't matter who's sabotaging you. It don't matter who's throwing your name in there. Because they going to look like they getting picked first. But they going to the fire whole time. God does things the way he does them. See, even though you're in the same vicinity, even though you're in the same house, even though you're in the same kind of relationship, and if you want to talk about relationships, like let's talk about sidelines. Like, oh, they think they're going to get this. Then they get the man, they can't keep him. They get the man and he do the same thing that he was doing with them because they thought they were special. When you get someone, the same way you get someone is the same way they're going to leave you. My mama been teaching me this since I was a little girl. The same way you get somebody is the same way you gonna lose them. So if you get them being a sneaky link, knowing that they got a whole man or a whole woman, just know that they about to do the same thing to you because one, you don't have standards and you don't have boundaries and you don't have self-morals. So they know that about you from the beginning. And they know that you're a cheater because you're cheating with them. They know that you're a liar because you're lying with them. So now they don't have no respect for you. They know that you don't got no respect for yourself because you're ready to be someone's secret. And they know that you don't know that what you carry on the inside is the prize. And they know that you will lower yourself down to have your feet being wiped on you. They know that. So when you get that person and you thinking you about to keep that person and you're wondering why you crying them same tears that wife was crying or that husband was crying and you looking for some kind of sympathy and compassion from somebody else because you thought that little thing you got down there was going to hold somebody and snatch somebody's soul, whole time you were just a free meal. And now you sitting here crying, but you ain't got nobody to cry to because people been trying to tell you. The same way you get somebody is the same way they're going to leave you. So always enter into new things. Always enter into new things the right way. Even when you leave a job, you don't just want to leave a job like that, because you're burning bridges. Life isn't about burning bridges. Some bridges got to be burnt to the ground, but some are meant for you to cross over. Not saying that you will ever go back, but just in case. Just in case. You don't want them to notice in 2 weeks that you're not there. You want to make sure you put in the right paperwork. You want to make sure you put the right notice in. You want to make sure you say the right things, even if you felt the way you felt about that. Professionalism is at high right now. You have to have a certain kind of class and poise about yourself. So however they feel about you, whenever you leave off, they can't say nothing bad about you. And if it is, it's not gonna stand nowhere. And if somebody want to cheat on you, don't cheat back. Don't cheat back. Let them go, because remember, you the prize. And they gonna see you rise, and they gonna see you walking down that aisle looking good. And they're going to have regret. And you're going to be their biggest regret. And you're going to be happy. I'm going to leave out because I got to go get my kids. But remember, you are the prize. You have an inheritance with your name on it. And God is getting ready to do something in your life like you've never seen. But the way you leave a situation says a lot about you. Some situations, God will tell you to go like that. You don't have warning. But if you have warning, make sure you leave with class and poise, because you have the right people watching you. The right people are watching you right now. And he's about, and not, I don't even know why I keep saying he, because I keep saying this corporate man, like he's looking for people. But I don't even know if that is applied to you guys, but I'm just saying what I'm saying. God is saying the right people are really about to come at you, and it won't be long now. But I'm about to get ready to get off. And if this message was a blessing, this is fruitful ground. So if you must. If not, have a good day. I love you all anyway. And remember, we're just like family. And y'all stuck with me. Y'all stuck with me. Okay, you guys. Be blessed. And I love you all. And have a wonderful day.